Hello and welcome to the myminimaths.co.uk video tutorials. And today we're going to be looking at how to add and subtract values in our head, so mental addition and subtraction. So first of all, on to question 1. And it's asking us to add 28 and 43. Now I know we need to be doing this in our head, but if I show you on the screen, it will give you ideas of how you can actually follow these techniques in your head as well. So most people tend to split their numbers up. Okay, so we can split this into 20 and an 8 and a 40 and a 3. And what they do is you can either do the tens or the units first, it doesn't matter. So let's take the units first. So that gives us 11. And then they bring the tens together to give us 60 for a final answer of 71. And you can do it either way around, it doesn't matter, but it's very important. We call it partitioning, where we take the number apart and we split it up into the different columns, a different place value. And next we're on to question 2, which is 120. And we're going to add that to 140. And again, exactly the same as the previous question, we can split these numbers up into the different columns, into different place value. So here we have 100. And here we also have 100 in the second value. And then here we have 20 in the tens and 40 in the tens for the second number. And we have no units or ones in either of the two numbers. So what we can do is we can bring these hundreds together to make 200, and we can bring these tens together to make 60, and we can add them together to give a final answer of 260. And for our final question, question 3, we're going to be subtracting. So we're going to take 80 and we're going to take away or subtract 23. And again, it's a very similar idea, slightly more difficult, so we do need to be careful with subtraction. But if we take the units and the tens separately, so let's take the tens here, so we have 80 and we have 20 for the second number, and then here we have no units, but here we have 3. So immediately we're going to think, if we were writing this out, we'd have to do some borrowing. So it's up to you with whether you take the tens or the units first. I personally would recommend that you take the tens first. So 80 subtract the 20 gives us 60, and then we could subtract this 3 to give us a final answer of 57. Of course, you could take the 3 away from the 20 to give you 17, and then take the 17 from the 80. There's lots of ways of doing it. Try different combinations and just see which works best for you, but certainly splitting the numbers up will certainly help. Okay, so that's all for this lesson. Thank you very much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to the My Mini Maths YouTube channel. Take care, and I'll speak to you again soon.